Hey y'all, what's going on? So I'm gonna do another stab at the last video I left off. Mind you, the content is a little bit repetitive on some ends. I may not have organized things to a T, but just I have so many different downloads that come, things that get pieced together. But considering my situation, I bounce around and put some things out. So there was one that came in um, through another reader that came that was for me, and it was just like the plan to like want to turn off the power to try to enter the apartment where I'm at. I could see that because before, when another reader that came that said something about the power being shut off, where I was at in the apartment, like that happened as well. And I think this was like a month ago. Of course, the manager's still playing dumb, acting like she don't know about the hidden camera that was put in the apartment or the break-in, but they know everything else and everybody's business. There's no way. Apartment complex is too small. But the maintenance man gonna tell me to check the heater, the heater switch, because I had a conversation with the other roommate in there and about the heaters because I had the stove open to kind of heat the place up. And he said, oh, they probably shut the heaters off. So it was funny. It was like a week later, I go over there and talk to him like yesterday. And he was like, oh, you might want to check the generator switch. They probably cut the heaters off. And I was like, I just looked at him and laughed. I was like, oh, okay. But I ain't never touched no heater switching. And why would the heaters be turned off? Like, we're in the season where it was cold. I went through the winter like that using the stove, and the heater switch was turned off. This is the kind of games these people playing. And this is why a lot of them, part of why they in the situation that they in with these slumlords barely keeping up any maintenance on the grounds. There was one dude that I helped. He didn't have no heat in his apartment for like 2 years. And I had to tell him, like, she has to move you. She can't. He went and got a heater, like a portable heater. You shouldn't have to use no portable heater in no apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then they tried to charge him extra rent for the heater. But it's funny because on a different note, one of the readers was wondering how is he paying his bills? How is he, making it? And it just made me laugh. And I was like, they wonder how I get my finances. And I just laughed because I'm like, well, it's not from the money that you stole from me or the house that you took and stole and sold. And, I'm saying, the bank fraud that was done. I'm saying, my identity that was stolen. It's not from any of those. So it's just like the amount of people behind the scenes, behind both sides of the family, exes teaming up, old exes teaming up with family members to do the smear campaigns, the slander and the lies and doing the false reports, mad, trying to figure out how come I walked away when they know why I walked away. They was ops. They was planted there for a reason. They was paid. So if you look at it up the surface, it's just like, oh, it just looked like a toxic situation. It was like, no, that was a karmic. That was a narcissist. Or you was planted there by friends or families, aka / the government. You was planted there to do a job. But they caught up and they try to make it seem like they playing the victim, like, oh, I don't know why he just left, and they know why. They failed. They failed just like everybody else around me failed. Y'all, it looked like y'all failed the loyalty test, but y'all didn't fail because the way that God had this set up, this is what y'all did exactly as y'all was supposed to do in order for me to see that I had nothing but snakes around me. And once I went through my awakening process and seen that, I had to take some time because I had a lot of questions about some things. And I was like, that don't what? Like, and so I had to see. So you got fake family members, fake friends, fake exes, and then now I got the government. The government's, on me too, and YouTube. That's a lot of heat for one person. The person that's investigating me, the private investigator sent by how long does it take a private investigator to figure out that there's not nothing to investigate, that nothing that they saying is add up? So my question is, who's investigating his ass? I'm still legally being surveillanced. Ain't nobody make no sex videos. Let me rephrase that. Didn't nobody give consent for no sex videos to be used for monetary gain. I did not consent to that. Ain't nobody in no street Selling themselves, I don't do none of that. So there's a lot of things people are trying to act like they got the grounds to fight a case to defend themselves, and they can't. You can't. You stole what you stole. You lied upon what you lied upon. The invasion of privacy and rights civilly that have been violated is a whole nother case. Y'all worried about y'all reputation instead of the situation. The situation is bigger than y'all reputation. That's another reason how I know I'm dealing with a whole bunch of narcissists. They don't care about what kind of damage that they cause or inflict on people. They worried about their reputation. Between this judicial system and legal system, straight negligence. Straight negligence. Like, even a rookie person coming on as an investigator be like, nah, bro, this doesn't add up. Some of my other videos, yes, they have more profanity in them and cursing. I have a different side, you know what I'm saying? But in expression, the injustice that was done against me, I don't really hold no filter on that. But I was kind of advised to kind of, you know, just kind of simmer down a little bit. But for the certain stuff, and I really think that I did a good job on actually what I did not engage in, which is what they counted on. But I've evolved from that. But I'm not above protecting myself, though. I'm not going to not evolve into a state of not protecting myself. Shoot, I'm about peace, but I'm always going to be about protecting myself, though. That's not going to go nowhere. So, you know, it's funny how on YouTube, the whole spiritual community is was under attack with everyone was complaining about, you know, the accounts being hacked, which my phone is still being hacked, you know, laptop and phone, you know, the tracker that's still on the car. What did the reader just say? Something about it's some kind of pod that there's a tracker on there. But it's funny how during this investigation, no person has came in to say anything during this investigation. However, what they're doing is they're taking a story from YouTube, they're monetizing it. You see it on Netflix. They're creating little fantasy TV series and all types of shit. So they making money off of the trauma, which is what they usually do. The people that, whether it's in the back screening the videos or people in the comments, like, you know what I'm saying? They're taking the story, they're monetizing the story. But the truth is being attacked. They don't care about justice being served. And that's a good story. I can make some money off of that. People are sick, man. But guarantee you, if it was their relative or their kid, they ready to set bombs everywhere. I really do have to sit. I really have to sit next to God, man, and a lot of prayer. And as far as me going into something, I have to go into something for a second. He's shown me a lot. Like I said, I have a lot of visions about things that I'm not even gonna go into. But I do want to put this though in there, as far as people that don't understand really what some people don't understand. They doing the love spell. They think that they want to force somebody to come into their life, which is manipulation of somebody's free will. That's not real love. If you got to use a love spell to try to call somebody back to you or try to manifest them, that's not true love. That's you manipulating somebody's free will. If they left on their free will, let them go. As it was once stated before, either that person don't need you or you don't need them. You can't never close out any type of cycle. You keep pulling somebody back in. That's codependency. At a certain point in time, it's just, I know a lot of people don't know this because I had to learn myself, but I ain't never done no love spell. I done had my heart broke before. Even when I was, younger or whatever, even then still up into what, a few years ago, like, through the betrayals. I'm not never going to go run into somebody who goes, I can get your ex back for $45.95. I'm not about to pay them that. That person then left my life for a reason. If I can't naturally go and we go and vibe back and then come back together, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to pay for no death rituals. I'm not about to try to do no death rituals, no conflict, chaos, spells, and no. There's something in you that's unhealed. If all you want to do is project chaos in somebody's life and stop anything that they do, you're unhealed. You have some trauma that you need to heal. And if some people I know that are upset with the way that their life was going before I even came into the picture, the ones that I even tried to help. But if you take advantage and abuse a good person and they up and leave, you can't get upset because you know what you did. You know why that person ain't there no more. You want to try to disrupt that person's peace and free will. Maybe that person tried to help you at that point, but nobody's entitled to help you or entitled to stay with you, entitled to be around you. That's another different issue to get healed from. A sense of entitlement. Oh, this person don't deserve that, even if it was left to him. It did not say in that will that if you feel that they deserve X, Y, and Z to give it. That's not what it said. People will really sit back and reflect on, like, there's somebody that died and left something for somebody else, and you interfered and stole it. That's how I was still even praying for people. Like, they don't even understand. Like, I wouldn't even want to steal. I done had some stuff when I was younger, like stealing or whatever from like a store, even the residence burglary or something. But like, to steal money that somebody died and left to somebody, I wouldn't even want to imagine what kind of, like, I'd be afraid just of the spirit of the person, like, haunting me, like, I want to put something else out here too on this video, that I want people to wake up to realizing that sex indeed is a ritual in itself. It's not just having a one-night stand and that's an exchange of energy. That's a ritual. And it attaches an energetic cord to you from that person, which can allow them to do magic and spell work on you. The people that's into it heavy, they understand that. The other people that's not really woke to spell work and spirituality, they not. I wasn't. Some people thought it was funny. A narcissistic person playing in spell work, that is dangerous. Even when they try to get away, or they trapping people, they putting drugs in their food and stuff, like it's a natural ingredient. I'm going to just put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They won't feel nothing. It's not even going to matter. I hope that the videos that I make, outside of me just voicing about my injustice that was done to me, that there'll be more that I can make, or I know there's going to be more that I'm going to make that's going to actually help people, because a lot of people are stuck in karmic relationships, karmic cycles, because they're afraid that they're afraid of being independent. Their codependency from traumas before in their families, listen to your family. Listen, if I listened to my family, I wouldn't even be here right now. Which my fake family, I wouldn't even be alive. Sometimes you got to cut off your family just to begin your life. If they really support you and they're for you, they're going to support you trying to stand on your own and create your own. They done live their life. If they don't support you living yours, you don't need them. A stranger can help you better than your family can. The next one video that I'll make, I think it's going to be on a content of more of on a spiritual bath, because I mean, outside of abstaining from sex and the spiritual bath, I think that's important. But you can't play in it. Like, you really gotta go to spirit, man. You really gotta go to God and like ask him to help you, to basically for him to spare you from whatever spell work has been put on you, and your intentions gotta be pure. You really gotta want to be done. You really gotta want to be out of the situation, like completely. Like detaching from the energetic cords and all that are being set out, that have been put on you through the sex and through the, the drinking, which, what I'm saying, it leaves you in that lower vibration for the spell work to even work on you. So with that, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Man. Peace, love, and light. And like I said, I hope this video reaches someone to get something out of through all of it, to where it can help them, because a lot of people are being attacked with spell work, and your family and friends, man, they be setting you up and it's in your face. They don't want you to evolve and grow and leave the lower frequencies that they on, because that's all that they want for themselves. They don't want to heal. They don't want to grow, heal from their traumas, and they just want to stay where they're at. And that crabs in a bucket effect is real, and it's really raw at this point. I had to see it in the rawest way. The same thing that I asked God for to give me, I had to pray that he release me from it, because it was not of my highest good. All right, y'all.